Hello, today is March 1st, 2026, and currently there is a lot of death and destruction, unfortunately, happening in this earth. And I had visions on the 19th of February, that I finally started to record onto a device. I wasn't really happy with how it turned out because I think I got a little bit upset near the end. So I'm going to include the original just and with the metadata to show, but also just to let you also know that I had been having these pictures coming forward for quite a long time before. And I had just spoken to my husband about it and to one of my best friends who understands my gift. She's very supportive and she'll listen. Um, and I also tell my children and my mother because they all know too, but just so I have witnesses to the pictures and if it happens or whatever, because sometimes I don't know what it is, where it is, what it's all about. I don't know all the context of what's happening. I just get a picture and sort of visions that happen. So when things start happening IRL and those pictures that I had a long time ago start happening, I get very, I think the word is freaked out. I was just searching in my Rolodex of words to possibly explain my feelings right now, but I think freaked out would be the most honest word I could give to you. So, in this moment, I am just trying to deal with what's going on in the realm and the fact that those pictures are happening now in different places or could possibly potentially be happening now. And also, my dad had this book. Um, it's 120 years old. 120. It was 120 in May of 2025. And this book was talking about this stuff, but the thing of it is it was my dad's old book, and I just had it as a decoration. And I could sense my father telling me to look at the book. Go look at that book. Go look at the book. And the book, I think, is like the unfolding of the ages or something like that. And it's a religious book. It's been decommissioned from an old Canadian Bible library, maybe in a college or something. And it's old. It's very old. And there's talk about what's happening now in this book. And I just don't know. It's just the unfolding. And I have to hold love in my heart. And I have to be the change I want to see in the world. I have to hold this energy of love and peace and joy because that's what counters the darkness in this world. And I just hope that all of you who are sensitive can feel my love for all that is good and kind and loving in this realm. And I lift all of you up, all of you who wish for peace and kindness and understanding for each other in this realm. May we all feel this today in our hearts. May we bring it to those that are smaller than us, those that we could easily harm, but we don't because it's not in us to bring harm. The mothers, the fathers, the parents, the grandparents who wish for something good for their children, that their children could make paintings instead of bombs, could sing a song, make music, and dance instead of lose themselves in this story. That which you do unto the least of these, you do unto me. Whatever you do to anyone is like you're doing to the Creator, Source, Love. I asked my dad once upon a time what a world without money might look like. He laughed at me. What if we were judged by the character of our hearts and not the things that we've collected, but how we treat the weak and the innocents in this world? I remember this scripture that it would be better to have a millstone around your neck and to be flung into an ocean than to harm a child. It's so easy for men to destroy what women make in this world. If you had to carry the souls into this realm, you wouldn't be so quick to throw them away and destroy them. All of those who don't care about others because of one reason or another, you make up your choice. Word that the reason why you other another. I just hope and pray that God would rest your soul quickly and that you would find peace in this realm. That is my prayer for all who have no problem hurting the least of these. May our angels, guides, guardians, well and wise ancestors watch over us and keep us in their care as we go through this time of destruction and upheaval. Mothers, hold your children close by your heart. Your fathers, watch over. Aunties and uncles, keep an eye. Elders, teach us wisdom and kindness. We give gratitude for love and peace and joy and dance and tradition and food, sportsmanship, art, song, life. Long live life. Viva la vida. So mote it be. Today is February 19th, 2026, and the former prince known as Andrew has been arrested today. Today is also his birthday. That's very interesting. There's a lot going on in the world, and I just wanted to share a vision that I had a while ago. I only shared it with my husband and I think my girlfriend, who I talk to regularly, and she understands when I get pictures what it means. So she's been asking me a lot of questions about my past pictures because of the very turbulent times that we're in right now. So this picture that I saw, it was just a whole bunch of ships, big ships, little ships, all types of ships that were used by countries for war and for hurting others and for protection as well. I'm just getting really tired of people getting killed for things that are mostly money. Usually it's money. It has to do with money. Um, and ideas, rich people's ideas about the world. Seems like we're doing the same thing again. But so I see all of these ships, and then I see the next picture. I see them all on the top of the water. They're on, I don't know where they are in the world. I can't recognize the place. I can see that there's land close by um, that they can see. And then just saw a bunch of the ships sinking, like, and I don't know if that's a metaphor or if it's like literal. I hope that whatever it is, all are safe. But this, I just saw the next picture was I was underwater and I just saw ships just falling down into the water to the bottom of the ocean. And then the next picture that I saw was the bottom of the ocean, just a bunch of all this field debris of ships and stuff just laying on the bottom of the ocean. And I don't know what it's about. I don't know where it is. It's just a picture that came to me. Gosh, I think I was washing the dishes or something that day when I got that picture. So I just wanted to make a note of it for um, my newsletter, just for, because I don't know what's happening, but it seems like things are happening with ships right now, and I wanted to put it out there. So, always please be praying for peace and love and healing to this earth wherever you go. Just, it's tiring, isn't it? However, we are called to be our best in this life and to care for others in this life and do our best in this life for those around us, our neighbors near and far. And so I pray for the safety of all those who are innocent, who are just trying to live life and be a good human and a good soul. I pray for all of those souls right now that you would be just protected and loved as you go about your day. May your angels, guides, guardians, well and wise ancestors will just watch out over you. And we give gratitude for our um, guides and angels for getting us here so far. So far, we're here. I just finished listening to that. And yeah, again, so far we're here. And we are still called to do our best. And, having trust in our guides and angels, those who protect and watch over us. It's very important to be present and know that in this moment, I have what? And if you're not doing good, if you have nothing, then that's where you reach out for help to somebody who does have resources. I've been with my husband for over 30 years. But I've been kind of going steady with the Spirit of Christ, the Christ Spirit, the red letters, the love, the compassion, the ability to stand up to the money changers and those who are stealing from. That has always been my mark of an amazing human. I remember being 3 or like very young, and we had this family Bible, and in the middle there was a picture of Jesus and the holes and Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary. And I didn't understand the words, obviously. I was only 3. And I remember just my little finger touching the holes in his hands and his feet and thinking, who is this man and why did they do this? And later on, I found out who he was and why he did that, why that happened. And then, you know, I went to church and all those things. Totally in love with Jesus. And then the patriarchal baloney was getting pumped into my mind on a semi-regular basis, and I really didn't enjoy that. And so we stopped going, but I didn't ever really stop those ideas of how to be a loving soul in this world. And so my husband, who I love dearly, he would say, who loves you, baby? And I would say, Jesus. Every single time. He's like, well, who else loves you? And I'm like, you do. But I understood that unconditional love, that source love, that come as you are with whatever you have. And that's how I wanted to live my life, with my children, with my husband, with my mom and dad, my sibling, my friends. It's a very vulnerable way to live. Heart first. But it really cracks open a lot of hearts along the way. When people are greeted with love and kindness, oh my gosh, you should see the way they behave. It makes me actually sad that it's shocking for them to be treated well, actually. So I give gratitude for any who have listened to this, and I have openings available for readings on my website. They're digital. I make you send me your questions, and I do a video for you and send it to you, a private link, obviously, because it's private. And I want to protect your privacy. So I'm sorry to sound so solemn right now, but today is a pretty solemn day. And I think it's very important that we keep moving forward and keep taking care of each other as we walk each other home. Try to bring smiles to faces if you can, even if it's just your own. Start there. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Ask for your angels and guides and guardians to fill you up each morning, give you the energy and the wisdom for the day, each day. Live in each moment the best you can. Try not to race too far forward in your mind or think too far back. If things come up naturally in a sort of organic way, if something triggers a memory for you that is painful, that is something that you need to work through, not ignore. Please and thank you. Because when we work through our dark, hidden things, long forgotten or tried to forget, when they come up in a different way, we don't recognize really what it is. And so we're causing harm from something that we may not even understand why. So I have just found that whenever I honor those memories and that pain and I sit with it and try to be very neutral about it, like I kind of just go, okay, what is this? I try not to attach too much energy now to it. I'm just trying to be an observer, and go like, okay, well, what's this all about? And then it's like, oh, this was a wound that I had once upon a time in this situation. And maybe it didn't feel resolved, or maybe it couldn't be resolved. But you can resolve it for yourself as far as asking for healing for that wound, in asking for your guides and guardians to bring people or circumstances or whatever into your life to help you heal that impact point if you need it. The more healed we become, the less we can be manipulated and used by systems and ideas that just would really prefer if we were walking through life sort of zombified. So please, in this year of one and I, take care of yourself. Be mindful of your thoughts and feelings. Don't worry so much about, and I'm not saying as far as being like selfish. I'm saying self-care. So then you are strong enough to help someone else out later. It's just a, because new woundings happen, and then as you take care of your old woundings, those new woundings aren't quite as impactful. So like I said, I have openings available if there's anything that you would like to read on. If there are people out there who need just a little bit of guidance, I am happy to help. See what the cards say for you. what your guides say for you, any pictures that come up, and maybe we can get a clue or a key to moving forward. All right, sending out love to all of you for your day. As always, ta-ra.